I want to share some with you guys. Um, this is on blackpressusa.com. Let me read this to you and bear with me, please. Is Bill Cosby paying for the price of all the sins in the Me Too era? Even though his conviction was based on some outside of that protest, it certainly appears that way, supporters argue. And the argument grew loud when prosecutors in New York announced they were dropping portions of the criminal charges against disgraced movie mogul Harvey Weinstein. The toss charge, count 6, involves allegations made by one of the three accusers in case, Lucia Evans, who was among the first women to publicly accuse the disgraced movie mogul of sexual assault. In an expose published in the New Yorker a year ago, Evans accused Weinstein of forcing her to perform oral sex when they met alone in his Tribeca office in 2004 to discuss her fledgling acting career. At the time, Evans was 21 years old, college student. Assistant District Attorney Joan Aluzu Oborn told the judge this week that prosecutors wouldn't oppose dismissal of the count in the case involving Evans. Weinstein lawyers Benjamin Braffin told the judge he believed Evans lied to the grand jury. He also said he believed the police detective had corruptly tried to influence the case by keeping a witness from testifying about her misstatements. The integrity of these proceedings had been compromised, he said. Weinstein's attorney and prosecutor had been wrangling over the part of the indictment concerning Evans' allegations over the last few weeks in a closed-door meeting and sealed court papers. Remember that sealed court papers, folks. Remember that, okay? In Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, about 90 minutes away from the Norristown courthouse, where Cosby was convicted in April on three counts of aggravated indecent assault. Some individuals approached by NPA Newswire said they believe the entire Weinstein case would ultimately be tossed. The difference between Cosby and Weinstein is quite simple. Walter Cohen of Harrisburg. Even though they are both rich and famous, Weinstein is white and Cosby is black. I know that sounds too soon, but the problem people have today is with this Me Too movement is reading far too much into things, Cohen said. Samantha Divers pointed out that Cosby accusers were mostly white women, and he was convicted of was also white. A black man, white woman. They had to teach not just Bill Cosby a lesson, but they sent a message to all black men. And those who don't better quickly wake up, said Devers, an African American woman. Sean Boyd, another Harrisburg resident, said Cosby is paying for the sins of Weinstein and others, which I've been saying. Look at the day Cosby was sentenced. Comedian Louis C.K. did a comeback show, and filmmaker Roman Polanski announced a new movie. Boyd said, Roman Polanski. That means studios are still funding him and paying him. Louis C.K. had been embroiled in a sex assault scandal of his own, and Roman Polanski famously pled guilty decades ago to charges involving sodomizing a 13-year-old girl. Polanski fled the country and has never served time. Yet he has went on to win an Oscar and until recently, Me Too movement, the support of Hollywood heavyweights. When you look objectively at Bill Cosby case, he was dating this girl and she wanted what he couldn't give her. So she cried, found out millions of dollars from Cosby. And yet, years and years later, they come with what I believe were bogus charges against Cosby, and the judge and prosecutors made sure they sent it away, Boyd said. It's no secret that after Cosby sealed, now remember that word sealed. Now Harvey Weinstein, it was sealed. Cosby was sealed, right? Civil disposition was reached in 2014. Attorney Gloria Allred brought forward at least 30 women with claims against Cosby. Alfred X that Cosby put $1 million in a trust for the women and allowed a magistrate to decide they get the money. I told you I was a money grab. Allred's daughter, attorney Lisa Bloom, initially represented Weinstein, which I've been yelling. She said everyone deserves the benefit of the doubt, and that Weinstein was repentant. After some backlash, Bloom dropped Weinstein as a client. She never tried to give Cosby the benefit of the doubt, Boyd said. That was the whole thing has been about. It's like out of the Jim Crow era. They would stick up for what they own and make sure a black man pays. This is why I hate Hannibal Buress, Don Lemon, D.L. Hughley, Michael Eric Dyson, Kenan Thompson, Joseph C. Phillips, Larry Wilmore, and many others. But those cats that I mentioned are the ones was I speaking about Cosby in such a derogatory way. Now there's been a few others after doing the fact, but those are the ones who was in front of the cameras yelling. I told y'all Cosby was going to pay for the Me Too movement. He was going to become the face of it. I've been yelling about Lisa Bloom for a minute, and the media is giving her a wide berth. This country is still racist, folks. Harvey Weinstein, they got audio of Harvey Weinstein with an old girl. Notice none of the 87 women that accused Harvey Weinstein has been put on the cover of a magazine like they did Cosby, or got on TV like they did Cosby. You don't see Gloria Allred, Lisa Bloom out here talking about none of this shit. When the Supreme Court shit went on, where were they at? They wasn't no one of these rally supporting women. They got what they need. They said, we got another nigga. We got another one. Gloria Allred ain't met a black man she don't like. I'm telling you right now, she is the issue. Bill Cosby is 83 years old, blind. Last year, they tried to make it like Bill Cosby was faking his blindness. Deborah Norville and them said, is he really blind? A black reporter, is Bill Cosby really blind? Bill Cosby, I started feeling him back around 1999. I remember watching it slowly out. That's why he was wearing sunglasses for a large period of that. He was getting eye treatments. They waited till this man get a certain age and they went after him. They unsealed the testimony he gave, and they purposely put stuff out of context. When that white queer juror said, well, his head was on birth. The first trial was a hung jury. That prosecutor said, nah, we got to get this nigger. But when you had black people, black men who claim to be about the community, aid and throwing Cosby bus, just destroying this man's name, now y'all crying about, well, Harvey Weinstein finna get off. They all finna walk. Did we hear people on the left and right now they talking about due process? Didn't the Trump supporters say, hey, what happened years ago, that was years ago? Y'all just saw last week, the left and the right, hypocrisy on rape and sexism. I've been yelling for a minute now. I said they want to make black men the face of all evil sexual crimes. I'm telling you right now, God, please forgive me for thinking like this, but I hope D.L. Hughley experienced something close to him, a heartbreak. Michael Eric Dyson, when Don Lemon lost his sister, he don't care about women. He don't like his own sister. Kenan Thompson and the rest of them, Hannibal Buress, they all participated in destroying this man's legacy. Cosby had to suffer for what Harvey Weinstein did. Watching these reporters on these shows not do their job. They did the same thing to Michael Jackson. They always want to make us the boogeyman of the story. One of these days, we're going to sit back and we're going to say, what the fuck did we do? This is why so many of our brothers and sisters have the opportunity to do right by people say, you know what? I ain't going to waste my time. I ain't going to stick my neck out. For what? We as black people got to understand that we got a bullseye, especially black men. They lied on this man. You got people coming to my channel saying, how you know he lied? I listen to they women's own words. Every time they gave an interview, it's something different. Then the dates they say these things happen don't match up. But the most crucial thing is they never told nobody. Not a parent, not a sibling, not a lover, not a spouse, not a doctor, not a lawyer, not a police officer. They told nobody. And we know white women have never shied away from putting us in check or telling us what to do. One of these days, it's going to be a reckoning in this country. And those black folk that have decided to stand on white supremacy, they're going to get theirs. They're going to be looking for people like you and I to stand with them. And we're going to tell them to fuck off. So I don't hear DL Hughley talking about Weinstein and them. I don't hear him talking about racist society. Because I want y'all to remind them, you participated in destroying this man's legacy. Wendy Williams, when Roseanne was on that show, checked up, Wendy didn't say shit. When the white gay said something to Wendy, Wendy was on TV crying. Whoopi Goldberg, Sonny Houston, Sherry Shepard, Sharon Underwood, Aisha Tyler, Eve, y'all set the table with these women on those very shows, bad mouthing this man. He opened a lot of doors for a lot of black folks to entertainment industry. And y'all threw him under the bus. Y'all felt that it was advantageous to your career. You know, you said, oh, get scared with Bill Cosby. Because I guarantee you, Black Hollywood still with Bill Cosby, they would never try to do what they did, because people would start asking a little bit harder, a little bit more in-depth questions. Tom Brokaw immediately got defended by the women at NBC. But they threw Cosby under the bus for hearsay. Sad. It really is sad.